Hi there, YouTube! Wow, it's been a while. This is gonna be the first video concerning LARPing, because as I told you in my last video, I think that's from May, I wanted to do more about LARPing and cosplay and everything. This is why I got all geared up today in my armor. Also, this is gonna be the first video in English on my channel. I think there are gonna be more videos following. So today I'm gonna show you my LARP Pump-Up List for the LARP season. So enjoy this little list and I hope you'll have fun with it. At first I'm gonna start with the movies. First one is A Knight's Tale starring Heath Ledger. I only know it in German. Ritter aus Leidenschaft. But it is such a great movie. I mean, oh my god. I think I watched this movie first when I was like 7 or something, and I immediately fell in love with it, and it just gives me all the medieval feeling that I need to go on the battlefield and feel like a knight. Second movie on the list is Aragon. I mean, I'm not gonna make like a comparison like between book and movie, because then I would not stop talking. But the movie itself is pretty good actually, and also it gives me pump-ups. Next movies on my list, yes, movies is the Narnia trilogy. I mean, guys, if there's any fantasy movie that could pump you up for this, Narnia is the thing. Go and watch it, and if you haven't watched the movies at all, go watch it 100 and 1,000 times, because they're so beautiful and they get me pumped up every time. So just go and watch it, it's beautiful. And next movies on my list is, I've already pointed at my wall, so I'm going to do it again, The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit movies. They are probably, I think, the ultimate pump-ups, because they directly play in the universe many LARPs play. So, I mean, almost every LARP has orcs by now. So, if you want to prepare yourself fighting orcs, go watch Bilbo beating orcs, or Frodo getting carried by some... Go watch Hobbit instead of Lord of the Rings. And of course, the last movie on my list is Jack and the Giants. This movie is just pretty awesome. I mean, it has giants and fantasy and ladies in armor, and so what do you want more? Next topic, TV shows or web series or stuff, because I have a lot of them. First of all is Gallivant. If you haven't seen Gallivant, then go and watch it. It is like a medieval fantasy funny comedian thing. I don't know, I mean, I wasn't really expecting much from the show, but then I watched it and I was like, okay, this is actually very funny. I didn't expect this to be funny in a fantasy world, but oh shit, this is actually very funny. So, Gallivant is my number one on LARP Pump-Up List for TV shows. And then, of course, Vikings. This show just had me blast away. I think I watched all of the seasons in like too short time, I can't remember, but I was like, oh, I'm already done. Wow. So, great pump up, the setting is amazing, the costumes are amazing, the actors are amazing, the story is amazing, and everything is like so cool, and especially if you're on a Viking LARP, like this is what you need. And then number 3, how could I not mention this, Game of Thrones. I must say that before I started watching Game of Thrones, I didn't really thought it would actually represent the fantasy and medieval era as it should be represented. But it's actually very good, I must say. Started watching Game of Thrones and I think I stopped like at the end of the weekend and I had all of the 7 seasons done. Like, what is my life? Next one is Shannara Chronicles. Shit, this is some good stuff. But also, just in Game of Thrones, if you don't mind character deaths, this is something for you. But, yeah, I mean, Shannara Chronicles has basically everything. Fantasy, action, medieval style, even though it's after our actual... It's confusing, but so amazing. Next up is Magicians. This series doesn't have a medieval fantasy feeling, but it's all about magic and magicians, and it's kind of a horror series. So don't watch this if you're home alone and scared and it's dark outside and you hear some noises in your house. Just as I do at the moment. Oh god, I gotta go. And last but not least, the probably best LARP pump-ups in the complete whole wide world are the web series LARPs, the web series, and Basic Adventuring 101. They are so goddamn amazing. I mean, wow. LARPs, this series is about a LARP group who only has 4 players and really good GM, and the story just follows the characters and the players and their normal lives and their in-game lives, and it's amazing. And the second season is even more amazing. So, like, oh my god. Basic Adventuring 101 focuses more on like the in-game, out-game feeling. Like, they often switch between that, and then they also change the footage, which is very cool, and they did that very awesome. So, go watch it both if you want to hype up yourself for your next LARP event. So, and because what would be LARP without music? I gotta come to my next point, the music! So, because I'm a German girl, I mainly listen to like this medieval German folk music, so I can only give you a list of those, but I hope you find it interesting. Anyway, Faun, Fersengold, Schandmaul, Saltatio Mortis, Vogelfrei, Fiddler's Green, Santiano, Mr. Hurley und die Pulveraffen, Knasterbart, Feuerschwanz, D'Artagnan. There are also the Celtic Women who do amazing music, and also Blackmore's Night. So yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this little list of mine, and maybe it's gonna pump you up as well. I hope I'll make it to the next video faster than to this one. But until then, hope you have a very lovely day, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye!